It'll be magnificent. To watch.
Chicago ball.
That'll be a 5-second call. Here is Stockton. Here is Edwards. Stockton outside. Back to Edwards. Shoots the 3. Here's Eaton. He is guarded by Cartwright. Malone left side. Tipped away. Here's Eaton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz.
They were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, no doubt.
And these two could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. So tonight's matchup carries an eerie relevance that could go well beyond the one game.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got...
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
What I like about Paxson is that he knows his role, doesn't play outside of himself.
No good on the second free throw.
For him, that's an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see that.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pippen with the steal. Stolen by Stockton. All alone. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside, too.
Paxson passes to Kirk. Back to Paxson. And here is Jordan. Here's Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
A display of true artistry. Pippen giving the fans a show with the jam.
So it's the Jazz now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jerry Sloan gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what answer Coach had for the Michael Jordan problem. He said Jordan is going to do what Jordan is going to do. Our focus is making him do it all by himself and not letting other guys give him any help. So that's a unique solution to the challenge of facing Michael Jordan. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Jordan with the steal. The pull-up. That shot off the mark. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Malone wide open. Grant gets the rebound.
Got the look he wanted. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Kings check in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for Paxson. Utah trailing here. Stockton from outside. The rebound by Pippen.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings. The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Options checked in for Scottie Pippen. Utah has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Malone, the bounce pass. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
I think this is where you get the ball to Malone. Feed the big man and let him get busy.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Hobson passes to Grant. Here's Hobson. And it's Malone with the rebound. And, well, that looks like an intentional foul there. Any idea why, Clark?
No idea at all, Kevin. I mean, maybe he wanted a break? Come on, man. I assume he'll be hearing about that one because that was not a good play.
Malone misses. Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Rebound by the Bulls. 1:02 left here in the opening quarter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Lucky break for them. Defender took a swipe at it and just sent it out of bounds. So, still their possession.
Off the inbound. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The touch on Jordan's close-range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Here's Murdoch. Still without a basket. Another miss by Utah. Jordan up top. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Brown. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
The Bulls leading by 4. Jordan the pass to Grant. Back to Jordan. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Jordan.
Love the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball, inside and outside action.
For 3. No good that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Purdue, no luck. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Bailey, and he banks in the layup. Bailey's got his first basket.
Down low, Big T living up to the name.
Brown against Purdue. Pass to Hobson. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And the basket by Purdue.
Assisted by Dennis Hobson.
So it's the Jazz now. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. It's good.
And it's Stockton with the assist. Straight up, John is as good a passer as you will ever see.
Armstrong passes to Hobson. Takes it off the glass. Hobson's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bulls.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Bailey passes to Murdoch. Here's Benoit. After being eliminated by the Pistons for 3 straight years, Clark, the Bulls beat the Bad Boys last year.
And I tell you, it really felt like a passing of the torch from a player perspective as well, Kevin, not just the team perspective. From Isaiah Thomas, one of the all-time greats, to Michael Jordan as the man in the Eastern Conference going forward. Maybe even in the league when you look at what Michael Jordan's potential is.
So both teams making some changes here. No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. The Bulls leading by 6. Jordan with the bounce pass. Grant the pass to Purdue. And slam dunk by Purdue.
That's on the D there. You can't let Purdue get this type of inside positioning.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Jordan. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Murdoch. He's covered by Armstrong.
Murdoch. First personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Grant with the ball. Picked up by Malone. Purdue the pass to Pippen. It's rebounded by Malone.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Murdoch. Some solid defense from Grant. Chicago leading. It's up a 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Utah shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Malone into the lane. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Get out of his way. Malone is a freight train going to the rim.
Chicago leading by 6. And that one, good. Purdue's got 6 points.
Smart approach to this possession. Working the ball inside for a point-blank shot at the hoop.
Here's Malone. Tries again, and Malone puts it in.
Boy, that big reach of Malone, so effective on the glass, helping him to get to the loose ball so he can throw it back in the hole.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for Purdue. Hodges comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. Pass to Paxson. Here is Hodges. Edwards defending. Outside for Pippen. A floater. The shot, no good. Jazz trail by 6. And they're on the break. Here's Benoit.
Playing with pace pays off as they got it right to the cup.
That's why more teams are pushing the tempo. It's high-efficiency offense.
Williams in the post. Utah with the rebound. Bailey passes to Malone. It's Edwards on the wing. To the paint. And finished off by Bailey.
Dropping that hammer down, Bailey holds nothing back on that punch.
Bulls have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Hodges. Stolen away.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Goes up to the stripe. Bailey misses. The Bulls shooting 47%, pretty solid. The shot's good from Paxson.
Operating inside at close range, Paxson with a nice touch on that inside shot.
Jazz trail by 4. Here's Benoit. A 3. Rebound by Williams. Seconds left. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's cutting through the defense like it's butter.
Always in motion. Tough to stay in front of him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Right side, Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
The athleticism Pippen has is impressive. Makes it look so easy to get to the rim.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. Alone with it, he's picked up by Jordan. And he makes that one.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
And stolen by Stockton. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Utah. Paul Malone. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a format.
That one misses. Here's Stockton. No scoring in this one. Pippen with it. Picked up by Malone. Grant the pass to Carter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jazz trail by 6. From deep 3-point territory. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The shot's good from Paxson.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
So it's the Jazz now. Stockton outside. Here's Malone. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, Malone is just so strong. Even when he gets hit, he stays with the shot nicely.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. And here's Paxson. Grant, the bounce pass. Cartwright inside. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Unrelenting on the boards. Cartwright using that strength and size to get those second shot points.
Stockton passes to Malone. Now here's Edwards. Malone in the corner. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Turning up the intensity dial here. Trying to rally his team right now.
You're right. That jam might be just what they need.
Certainly lit a fire under the bench. Hopefully the guys on the floor are feeling it too.
It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Jordan. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jordan passes to Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Malone. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cartwright the pass to Pippen, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Pippen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
Malone kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Utah. Malone with it. Now defended by Grant. And then Malone with the dunk.
Absolutely loving what I'm seeing right there.
Wow. A slam with an exclamation point.
They're cutting into this lead.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So for the Bulls, King comes in for Cartwright. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. On the wing, Jordan.
2 minutes remaining.
Grant finds Pippen. It's tipped and stolen by Malone. The finish, and Edwards slams it in.
A big man with impressive passing skills. Malone is all for what's doing best for the team.
The Bulls leading by 5 to the inside. Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
With an attack on the rack.
Woof. He's obviously very comfortable finishing above the rim.
No problem at all.
And with that ability, he makes defenses very uncomfortable.
Glad they fouled there. Let it go.
Time and score. You have to be aware of both.
Malone wide open. Kept alive. Malone passes to Brown. Malone kicks to Brown. Back to Malone. King with the steal. Pippen against Malone. The offensive rebound. No good from Grant. Jazz trail by 7, and now they decide to foul intentionally. The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
4th team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
Free throw drops from Malone.
Key cog in this team's offensive machine. Malone knows they look for him to score and score often.
And both free throws good for Malone.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got his first 2 points of the night.
When your point guard like Armstrong is able to score inside, that does add another element to your offense.
For 3, Fry. Rebound by the Bulls. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, you want an example of a questionable shot? Look no further.
I've heard of heat checks, but he might need a reality check.
Grant with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Pippen the pass to King. Here's Grant. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Grant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Here's Benoit. Defended by Pippen. Fry finds Brown. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pippen with a wide open look. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for the Bulls. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final. it's the Jazz now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Toulson. Up again, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Jazz.
That's why you never give up on a play. He worked to get in position and came away with the second chance points.
Pass to Purdue. Toulson grabs the miss. Jazz shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And he commits the intentional foul. And Utah making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Hodges checked in for Armstrong. Stockton from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Pippen with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Livingston. A rebound by the Jazz. Bailey's got his fourth rebound in this one. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Malone's checked in for Crowder. Kings checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Hobson. Bulls moving the ball around. Pippen, the pass to Livingston. And Jordan has it in the corner. Pass to Livingston. Jordan, the bounce pass. Clock at 4. King's shot is off.
He's able to get it in close, but what a reaction by the defense. Getting there to shut him down.
Malone's checked in for Utah. The Bulls making a change here as well. Hobson's checked in for King. There's the double team with Pippen. Bailey. That shot off. Good work defensively by Pippen. To the right side. Here's Livingston. And it's in there. Livingston's got his first points of the game.
This is why they feed Livingston inside, because he's talented at finding ways to capitalize.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here's Malone outside. The Jazz with another miss.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
And he cannot get the layup. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Bulls, Cartwright's checked in for Livingston. Grant comes in for Hobson. And it's Paxson in for Hodges. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Another chance here. Jordan pulls it down.
No surprise that one didn't go down. A low percentage shot usually misses.
As a coach, shots like that drive you nuts.
And there's the call on Karl Malone. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And stolen by Stockton. And stolen by Jordan. It's stolen by Edwards. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
A timely pass finds him a solid scoring opportunity.
Bulls leading by 7.
Utah foul. Mark Eaton. First personal. Second team foul.
Smooth finish by Jordan in the interior.
Oh, the determination is unmatched. MJ able to embrace contact and finish. And he'll shoot one more.
Jordan no good on the free throw. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And now we've got the intentional foul. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Stockton, here we go.
Defensively, Grant is immense. He always makes things difficult for his opponents.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Well, calling Michael Jordan's game complete is somehow an understatement. He excels in so many areas on the floor, it's frankly astonishing.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And that one is good.
It's easy to understand why Stockton is so efficient. He takes smart shots, a high IQ player.
Outside, Grant. And stolen by Malone. Outside, Edwards. Oh, my goodness. And there's the dunk.
From him, fans love seeing this kind of dunk.
How about that? Just giving the people, Clark, what they want to see.
Gotta give them what they want.
Yep.
And you heard their reaction. They were all about that finish. This is why they go to Malone in these moments, because they know he will deliver for them.
Got it to go off the glass.
You have to like any chance that close to the hoop.
Utah's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Jordan sends it back.
With his leaping ability, Jordan protects the rim like a center, not a guard.
And it's good.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by Malone. Grant
scores the ball so well. Grant requires sticky defense, as you see there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Grant, 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. Mike, this one feels like it's just about over. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, they'll play out the string, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
That one is good. Here's Jordan. And so they foul intentionally.
Well, it was a must-foul situation. They were hoping for somebody not quite so good at the line.
And that's a good job from the offense to get it into his hands. They knew the foul was coming and got it to their shooter.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's an 8-point game. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 8. What do you think, guys?
You know, this talk might be more about lessons learned in this one, because the time for strategy is in the rearview mirror.
I'm sure Coach still wants to see a strong finish, though, and keep his guys' morale up.
Stockton left side. Count it! And so it's Chicago winning this one. Talk about grinding it out, Coach Fratello, and on the road, no less. Boy, this is a nice win for them.
They certainly were tested here. Have to appreciate their perseverance.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this